Hey. Hi. My game is trying to tell me I don't own my game. So we're trying to boot it up now. Hope you're all doing okay. It's been a time. Oh good, it's loading. It is very warm. My office at work today was 84 degrees when I left. It is only going to be hotter tomorrow. I went to work in shorts and a t-shirt. Yeah, no, if it gets that hot again tomorrow in that office, I'm going to tell them, you guys need to figure out a different solution because my office is effectively a greenhouse and I cannot work in these conditions. It's ridiculous to expect someone to. Like, there's no reason for it. Like, it's an ongoing problem every year. It's ridiculous. Anyway. We're here to play more of Marvel's Midnight Suns. I'm going to start it loading in the background in chit chat because it takes forever to load. Give Tony fanfiction. Well, first Tony has to let me hang out with him. Instead, Tony's too busy. Yeah, I'm Tony Stark. It's not my fault. His fault. Also, I don't know if he actually wants the fan fiction. Maybe somebody else is a bigger fan of Tony Stark than Tony Stark. Maybe I should give the fan fiction to Peter. No one is a bigger fan of Tony than Tony, but would Tony appreciate fan fiction of Tony? Yes, you say. Interesting. All right.
Later.
Was I at the point where I was supposed to be setting up for a mission?
I'm happy to help, Hunter.
You're saying that Tony writes fan fiction of himself. Is that fan fiction?
What can we work on for you, Hunter?
I need artifacts.
Always a pleasure.
Right.
This is definitely the coziest war room I've ever been in. Quiet, too.
Okay. So, what did I just say we needed? We need to advance the story to do Deadpool, Venom, or Storm. Right, artifacts. Well, I have bad news. We need... Ooh! There's another artifact here. So, we could go get Morbius, or we could do Nico's thing. I mean, I guess we do the Morbius thing. Finally.
Getting reports from all 5 boroughs. More Hydra troopers with fangs. Talk about making a bad thing worse.
I've tried tracking down what they're up to.
Find anything?
Nothing that can still speak.
I may know somebody who could help.
No offense. This isn't exactly friendly neighborhood stuff. Not sure your contacts will be much help.
He's not that friendly.
Who?
He's also not one of the bad guys.
Who exactly?
A physician of sorts. Look, do you want to figure this out or not?
Blade, I want to be very, very clear to you right now. Do not forget that Peter Parker can 100% punch a hole through your torso. So many physicians. Well, okay, so this Morbius may not be lame because it's not played by Jared Leto.
Morbius. Blade.
Oh, good.
You've met? Gotta admit, I've never seen a vampire feed on another vampire.
I felt it.
One time. I bit you one time. It wasn't fun for me either. You taste like an old barbell.
There's a cat fight joke in here somewhere, but I can't figure it out. Look, Dr. Morbius, we need your help. Someone is turning Hydra troopers into vampires. We don't know why or what they want.
According to the creature I just ate, they're after my research. I can tarry no longer. I must return to my lab before they...
You're going nowhere.
Don't have a hissy fit. It was right in front of me. Maybe we can help each other out. So, where is this lab?
Yeah, old friends. Oh, they're exes. Yeah.
You get used to the stench.
I never do.
Wait, where?
Oh, good.
You were right, Doc. We shouldn't have tarried.
I see you've located the doctor. I hope he's feeling cooperative.
I think we're all on the same page here. Common enemy, the greater good. Everyone gets it, right?
Of course.
You'd read that fanfic out of curiosity.
No issues so far.
Now remember what Doc knows. You know, you're pretty good at this.
I smell...
Okay, that was pretty cool.
So be it.
Oh. Oh, it's free. Nice.
Be my victim.
classified as vampires. Not that I'm overly protective of the type.
That didn't stop you from feeding on them.
You know as well as I do, Blade. Your thirst, my hunger. We can only fight it for so long.
Some of us have tried harder than others.
Oh, you think I haven't tried to end this?
I think you don't mind that you failed.
Good one!
Never seen that before. Come get it. Give the mother my regards in hell.
I'm on it! And I'm good.
Nice. Hmm.
They're quite fixated on me.
Damn it.
Maybe you don't understand my path, Blade. I have surmounted one challenge after another just to reach this point.
I know what you've been trying to do since you turned, and it has nothing to do with me.
When my blood fails me, I have no choice but to feed. But that doesn't mean I can't change at all.
Hate to break up the moment, but we should probably deal with the bad guys, right? Ooh, I like it!
I'll make quick work of it. understand about me?
Almost feel like I'm intruding here, but I'm glad you're working out your issues. At least you get to take a nap.
This won't take
Okay, that was awesome.
about time.
Okay, that was awesome.
Damn it!
Payback's gonna be fun.
No, Blade.
Running on fumes here.
Ooh, I like it.
It is too That's one hell of a move. It's weirdos like these that give people like us a bad reputation.
I doubt they were expecting such resistance.
All my work lost.
What kind of work, Doc? This is twisted.
Thought he was one of the good guys.
I said he was not one of the bad guys.
Knowledge has no inherent morality. This is science.
Tell it to them.
They'll be fine. Eventually.
What exactly are you doing here, Dr. Morbius?
Research. A gamma serum flows through the blood of these Hydra soldiers, augmenting their capabilities. It inspired me to concoct a prototype sample, a serum of my own. I thought it might dampen the effects of the sunlight on my abilities, but its protective qualities were far more effective than I expected.
Whoa. Are we talking...
Daywalker in a vial. Morbius
Not yet. The prototype sample needs time to fully mature. But it's gone. Along with all my notes. I'll have to start over.
You're an idiot.
Looks like they're back for seconds.
Nah, they have the sample. They want to take out the only competition in town.
Then we shall dissuade them.
So, yeah, just bad ideas all around. Speaking of sewers, yeah, fiction would lead you to believe that there's a lot of room for a layer in a sewer. It's simply not true.
Destroy my work. Protect my equipment.
You left out some important details of your research, Doc.
Some things are better left unsaid, but it was all necessary.
It must be tough losing all the time. For like decades.
You've left me no choice. You should have been more careful. Be my victim. My strength still grows.
So, like, in New York, there are large underground spaces. The city is built on top of the old cities that came before.
Time to bleed.
But it's more,
Fanatics are always the same.
draw one card, draw two cards. Two Spider-Man cards seem pretty good for me right now.
I'm going for it. Nice. Let's do this. Take that.
Maybe you can teach me that one.
Let's I knew you could do it.
Like, there are larger drainage ways in older cities like New York, but, like, this is less likely to be a sanitary sewer than it is a storm sewer. One. Sewer piping tends to be enclosed with limited access because sewers are unsanitary. Yeah, and some of them can't figure out how to get into the arena. Oh, good, good.
I knew you couldn't be trusted, Morbius. Hydra or not, this is wrong.
The work Hydra has done with gamma injections was too profound to ignore.
So you've been using them as some kind of guinea pigs? Sounds a little unethical, Doc.
As opposed to the gentle treatment you and your friends give them.
Big difference.
Coming at you! Not to brag, but I feel pretty good right now.
No one is to blame but you.
That's one hell of a move. Don't
Damn it!
even the best get better.
I guess they're not holding back.
They've got friends.
If my research here can help you defeat Hydra, and I've removed some of them from the front lines in the process, I don't see the harm.
Heroes usually stand against human experimentation and false imprisonment. Because it's, you know, evil.
Rarely have I ever been accused of being a hero. But your words are lost on me.
Damn it!
I'm up for another round, I suppose.
I don't think you've changed at all, Morbius. You're just lucky I'm working with the Sons again.
As opposed to what?
Me leaving you here with your experiments. Permanent.
You and the Punisher must get along really well.
Let's do this.
You know, you're pretty good at this.
So be it. Your master must be so proud.
Must be pretty brave. I know I wouldn't want to fight us.
Morbius, the living vampire.
No further, abomination. Okay, it's cool. Morbius is with us now.
With us.
You would bring a vampire into the Abbey? Well, he's not a vampire. Not exactly.
If he was, he'd be dust.
He became this way because of an experiment gone wrong, not a bite from a vamp. He's his own master, right, Doc?
If I may, there are few judges of character better than Spider-Man.
Back me up here, Blade.
As much as I hate to admit it, we could probably use his help. This once.
Man, we're just recruiting all the people that piss Blade off, ain't we?
Hunter, was it? Thank you for not making a bigger deal about my arrival. I know my presence unnerves many.
You surprised me earlier, and I do not like surprises. But any friend of Peter is a friend of mine.
I am relieved to hear it. You have a wonderful home and a great many resources. I look forward to making use of them.
How do you think you will help?
I am the world's foremost authority on vampire physiology. Blade knows a great deal about vampire rituals, habits, and social order, but he doesn't understand their biology.
Why should that matter?
In a sense, you could say Blade can take a vampire apart, but he can't put one back together.
I do not want to put vampires back together.
Of course not. Let me put it like this. If you understand the structure of an organism, you'll know its weak points, where to push so it falls apart. This is what I offer you.
Then let me officially welcome you to the Midnight Suns.
You will not regret this. Now, can you show me where we keep the prisoners? I would like to feast.
What?
Only kidding.
Were you?
I think you'll be happy to know that I've actually already started researching vampire biology.
That sounds like good news.
Unfortunately, I also have bad news. I've been tinkering with a prototype gamma serum that suppresses the effects of sunlight on vampiric membranes. The vampires have taken that from me.
Then we must take it back.
That is why I'm here. And I would love to get back to that research. Unless you have further need of me.
I want to know a little more about you first.
Naturally. I am an open book.
I have heard you called a living vampire. What does that mean?
It means that unlike most vampires, I have a pulse.
How is this possible?
Most vampires are tied to the supernatural realm. They are undead creatures. My gifts are a boon of science. I am wholly unique in that way. Quite literally a freak of nature.
Who were you before you became a vampire?
I was born with a rare, degenerative blood condition. My disease would have proven fatal if I had not taken matters into my own hands and experimented on my body using vampire bat DNA. I cured myself, but there were side effects.
You seem to know Blade and Spider-Man well. What is your impression of them?
When I first became the living vampire, I struggled with my baser instincts. It took me a while to maintain control over my appetite. Spider-Man and Blade were the first two heroes I encountered, and they protected many innocent people from my wrath.
You mean they fought you?
Yes. But I am grateful, because they encouraged me to become a better man. Though I wish Blade's approach hadn't been nearly so ferocious.
I would like to know more about your capabilities.
Like a traditional vampire, I possess enhanced strength, speed, acute senses. An accelerated healing factor allows me to bounce back from otherwise mortal injuries. And while I cannot fly in the traditional sense, I have the psionic ability to glide over great distances.
Do you share other vampiric weaknesses?
One of the advantages of being a living vampire is that I do not have those Achilles heels. I could drink holy water all day, and a silver bullet stings like a lead one. One slight exception is daylight. I do not burn under the sun, but my eyes are sensitive to the light, and my powers are somewhat dampened during the daytime.
Do you have to consume blood like any other vampire?
Regrettably, not only do I need to consume human blood, I crave it. But you do not need to worry. I keep my cravings in check these days, and only feed on those who prey on others.
That doesn't necessarily make it
Never
better.
mind. I will let you settle in.
Happy to talk anytime.
We both knew that bringing the Abbey to Salem was bound to cause issues, regardless of how magically attuned the area was. The stonework seems to be mostly unscathed, but I've noticed some unusual happenings on the ground since the transition. Have you seen anything? The transient soil, along with various flora and fauna that came along for the ride, aren't acclimating like I hoped. There are strange energies here that I can't explain away. We should both stay vigilant until we know for sure.
Doctor, meet the doctor. Now the Abbey has as many PhDs as you'd find on your average golf course.
We've met. Dr. Morbius. So good to see you again.
Doctor Strange, still patrolling the spiritual realm, I see. I'd love to get set up as quickly as possible in here. Start learning the lay of the land so I can help out.
Set up your little test tubes anywhere you'd like. Just don't touch any of my stuff.
And there are several mystical artifacts in here that no one should look at directly.
Don't look and don't touch. You'll really know how to make a colleague feel at home.
Just remember that's only an expression. And you don't actually own any of this.
But we really are glad to have you.
I can tell. Checking in on me already, Hunter? I haven't had time to get into trouble.
You can never be sure.
I suppose. What can I do for you?
Never mind.
Happy?
Didn't seem happy to talk.
Stephen, have you worked with Morbius before?
Oh, yes. He is a formidable ally. He once assisted me in a battle against a fear lord from the dream dimension.
Fear lords are powerful foes.
Yes, it was a boisterous battle, so I was pleased to have Morbius at my side. Undoubtedly, he will be a favorable ally against Lilith as well.
So you have no reservations about letting him stay in the Abbey?
None at all. As long as he doesn't grow too hungry, we'll all be fine.
Wait, what should we do if he gets hungry?
We should all be on guard.
Stephen, I need details.
As with any vampire, he could lose control and eat every one of us, but I do not think that will happen.
Tony, what is your impression of Morbius?
Well, we've never actually met, but Strange talks highly of him.
I am uncomfortable inviting a vampire to live in the Abbey.
Hey, I know what you mean. Half the people on my board of directors are vampires. Not literal bloodsuckers, but they definitely try to sink their teeth into you. Or your pocketbook.
Maybe.
The guy's a freak, no doubt. But every genius is. You should have seen half my professors back at MIT. Or that Tony Stark guy who's always in the news. Well, if it makes you feel any better, I've read a few of Morbius's papers on DNA manipulation, and it's years ahead of anyone else. He could be a valuable asset.
So, you think we can trust him?
Well, I never said that. But he could be useful.
So I just want to point out.
Are you having problems with your depth perception?
Yes. My controller is a little broken, Tony. Anyway, I was saying that Morbius could get the help he needs with blood donations and still be allowed to do his research, and it would probably go better for him than what he's doing, except that he's constantly breaking the law.
Getting to know Blade has been nice. Maybe Morbius won't be so bad. Anything else on your mind?
What happens if Hydra successfully replicates Morbius's prototype sample?
Sunproof vampires seem like a bad idea for all involved.
Maybe not for the vampires.
For now, it's just a scary theory. Even if it works, there could be side effects, like new breed vampires bursting into flame upon contact with oxygen. Yeah, wishful thinking. but prototypes can be unpredictable. Just ask Hank Pym about Ultron.
What is a hemolisk exactly?
It's an egg sac. But instead of cute baby spiders inside, you find fully formed new breed vampires. With enough time, a single hemolisk could generate an endless number of vampires. So goes the theory.
How does it work?
Magic?
In a way that defies biology. Strange theorized they are creations of dark magic, and I quote, perhaps derived from the Darkhold itself. No need to mention I do a killer Stephen Strange impression, especially not to him.
No promises. Thanks, Cap.
Catch you later.
If Morbius is anything like Blade, I'm sure he'll get along just fine.
As long as Morbius is around, Hunter, you better watch your...
Blade, are you actually comfortable with Morbius living here?
Comfortable? I'll never be comfortable around that monster. But if I'm being generous, he could be useful.
If this was a mistake, let me know. We will do whatever you think is best.
Hey, I don't want that responsibility. If this goes south, I'm not taking the blame.
What exactly is your history with Morbius?
I don't like getting into that.
But the two of you have fought before. What makes you think we can trust him now?
I never said we could trust him. If that man loses control to his bloodthirst, I'll end him myself. But the vampires are using his experiments against us. We need him to clean up his own mess.
So Morbius is just a tool to you?
Call it whatever you want. I call it practical.
Sorry we didn't give you a heads up before. You know, about bringing a vampire into the Abbey. It all happened kind of fast.
Are you sure we can trust Morbius?
Yeah. Morbius has his demons, but he's a teddy bear. A snarly teddy bear. With fangs. But there's stuffing in there, somewhere.
This is not helping your argument.
What I'm trying to say is that Morbius has a good heart. And exceptionally good blood.
Good blood?
Yeah. Whatever Morbius did to transform his body infused the heme in his blood with curative properties. I'd love to help him study it further, if I ever have the time. Since we're fighting new breed vampires, we'd do well to have a living vampire in our corner.
Man, I just wish I could have brought my brother Gabe along.
I'm the first guy who'll tell you not to judge a book by its cover, but a few of Morbius's pages are stuck together. I can't say more. Gotta keep it T-rated.
Okay, so let's see.
Thanks for giving Morbius a shot, Hunter. I hope I didn't abuse your trust.
Pool lounging with Robbie.
You're an only child, aren't you?
Yes.
I guess you'd have to be. Caretaker used to tell us about Lilith's child, not Lilith's firstborn.
One child of Lilith is enough.
Oh, come on. A couple sisters, a few brothers, and you were first, so you wouldn't have to deal with hand-me-downs.
The collar I wear protects the rest of you from what I could become. Can you imagine if I had siblings who carried the same darkness within?
Wow. When you put it like that, it always strikes me how our families define so much about us. I wouldn't be who I am without my little brother. With my parents gone, I had to grow up fast, pay the bills, keep my grades up, and provide for Gabe, no matter what.
It must be difficult to be apart. You can go if you need to. We will not think less of you.
No, it's fine. He's staying with a family friend.
You keep in touch with him, do you not?
Yeah, I try to call him every day. He's healthy, happy, and safe. It's not easy to find that balance, but you have to do it. Without family, you lose a part of yourself.
It's the perfect gift.
Haha.
Yes?
Never mind.
Happy.
There is my ferocious Charlie girl.
Sleep.
Hey, Charlie Warly puppy face.
Peter, Robbie, I heard you talking. Forget about it. It's not happening. Wow, man, that hurts. It was only daydreaming. No chance we'd find a 3-bedroom we could afford. I don't think he's talking about our roommating plan. Wouldn't it be cool if Deadpool was a Midnight Sun fever dream? Ain't happening. Why? I thought you had a blast with him. You were cute together, like 2 katana buddies. I can't focus with his stream of consciousness in my ear. Ruins all the fun. So he's your competition. Oh my god, I was kidding. He actually blocked me.
What are you doing?
Whoa, don't go creeping up on a guy when he's sowing his wild oats. I'm just spreading my seed, hoping to leave my mark in the Abbey, starting here.
Why are you gardening?
Well, your friends have been avoiding me like the plague, so I decided to make nice with Mother Nature. Speaking of, you seem to be getting really friendly with everyone. That's cute.
Part of the job is to form bonds. They make for a better team.
It's like listening to a motivational speaker. You can keep that crap to yourself. I'm an island, baby.
That sounds lonely.
You ever been on an island, Hunter? Ass in the sand, giant coconuts in my hands, or vice versa. I'm living the dream. Yeah, well, like it or not, everyone's falling over themselves to be part of your posse.
You sound bitter.
Do I? Hold on. Let me tone it down for you, Cupcake. I'm just speaking facts here. Don't get me wrong, having a fan club is great. Gets a little weird when they write self-insert fiction, but it's still flattering all the same. Keep up the good work. It strokes my ego.
Why do you keep calling them my fans? They are my friends.
What makes you so sure?
Being open and honest with one another shows trust.
It also puts a big target on your back. Pass.
It is a risk I am willing to take.
Come back to me after it backfires, so I can rub it in your pretty little face. I'm gonna say it until the day I die and regenerate. The only person you need is yourself, Hunter. All that personal mumbo-jumbo just weighs you down.
Oh my god. The Infinity Gauntlet. I don't know if it's real, but supposedly it can grant unlimited power to whoever wears it. What would you do with it?
Thanks, Hunter.
Paragon Collar.
Doctor, you are a renowned scientist.
Of course. My body is a living testament to my skills at genetic manipulation. And my hubris.
And you have some experience working with gamma radiation.
Ah, I see where this is going. Captain Marvel's quest to find a gamma specialist. Unfortunately, your needs may be beyond even my expertise.
Without Banner's know-how, I fear we have reached a dead end.
Not all roadblocks are dead ends. I believe a solution to this problem may present itself in time. True science requires patience.
I am not a scientist, Doctor.
Well, we can't all be perfect.
Haha.
You know, I once knew an expert who specialized in gamma research, but I don't think he'll be any use to you.
How can you be so sure? What is their name?
Johann Fenhoff, otherwise known as Dr. Faustus.
What have you got for me, boss? Give me a minute. You're welcome, Hunter. Another magical mystery box. And to think, I used to design sentient future tech.
I just hope you brought me something interesting. It's probably not the object of power you were hoping for.
No. But my research level increased, which is what I wanted. Need to do another mission with Spider-Man.
Let's get started, Dr. Spooky. Find more coil, send it my way.
You're looking stronger than ever, kiddo.
Of course, the tales of the Barghest are well known, though separating fact from fiction is the real challenge. A large hound whose mere appearance is said to foretell the death of those who see it. The Barghest radiates evil. It is said that tracking the Barghest to its lair can lead to fantastic rewards, but as the Barghest has a natural speed and can create dimensional portals when needed, who would be capable of tracking such a beast? Hey, Magic!
Hello.
You want to help me chase down a mystical dog?
Stay out of trouble. Heads up, Hunter.
I like the shirt, but I wish we'd made hoodies.
I still say we should have built a firing range first.
Blade, why don't you get in the hot tub?
Practice makes perfect.
So I can upgrade this without needing another card. But it costs twice the essence. I'm okay with that. That seems like a good trade.
Awesome. Can't wait to see how this goes down.
All right then. Like playing with fire. Peace. Sup, Hunter? Can I borrow your brain a moment?
I needed that.
I document the supernatural creatures I come into contact with. One day, I'd like to publish a book on the subject. I'm writing a query letter to publishers. How does this introduction sound? The dark occult corridors of the world are filled with monstrous creatures. From Atlanteans to were-roosters to the taker of heads, I, Blade the Vampire Hunter, have hunted them all, and many others.
Did you say were-roosters?
Don't get tripped on them. How does the sentence flow feel? Is it clunky?
I have some thoughts.
You're hung up on the were-roosters. All right, let's hear what you got.
Who could not be tripped up on were-roosters? What even is a were-rooster?
It's exactly what it sounds like. Humanoid chickens that shoot fire from their mouths.
I would not have imagined fire-breathing chickens.
They were created by the Deathwalkers and sent to kill me. The Deathwalkers also created were-slugs, were-honey badgers, and were-octopi.
Were they pranking you?
I should remove were-roosters from the paragraph. Too distracting.
On the contrary, my imagination is most definitely engaged. Do not, under any circumstance, lose the were-roosters.
I really, really hate the Deathwalkers, but they might make me a best-selling author one day. Thanks for that, Hunter. I think I will keep the were-roosters in the introduction.
Fisticuffs if you remove that nugget of supernatural cockadoodlery.
I'll give you a shout-out in the acknowledgments chapter. But I don't do autographed copies.
I guess I need another artifact. Might as well do that one. Easy mission. I need to take Spider-Man.
Maybe you can give them a lesson they won't forget.
Consider it done.
Destroy this as quick as possible.
Imagine if we actually practiced that.
Late to run now.
1, 2, 3, 4.
not much has changed among the world's fanatics.
I don't care that it's an easy knockback. It's dead.
You are too weak for this fight. They cannot possibly match your strength.
What's in the box? Money.
I'll give it a whirl.
Hopefully they learned their lesson. But we all know that's wishful thinking.
We win! Nice, quick, easy mission.
Is it just me or Twilight?
What's up, Sunshine?
Hello, fellow shopper. Anything lately?
We left a lot of Hydra agents with internal bleeding, and I don't care one iota.
Next job I take has got to be on a boat.
Just finding people's spare change, laying on the floor, picking it up.
Feeling good today, girl.
Any more books to read? No. Is the cat around? Not that we know of.
Hello.
I guess it's just bedtime. And with that, we're going to take a break. Back in a few minutes. Alright. Alrighty. What are we doing now?
gotta say it. Hanging with you has been a major confidence boost. Well, sort of.
Sort of?
Have you seen the people we've got cruising around this place? Tony's a genius, Strange can do practically anything, Cap is a friggin' icon, Carol can fly the solar system and the fighter jet, and then there's me, with a flaming demon in my head.
A flaming demon in your head is far from mundane.
Yeah, it's cool, but not, you know, top shelf cool. Not like those other guys.
Do not let it rattle you, Robbie. Have faith in yourself.
None of them have your car.
I don't want to mess up and disappoint anyone or, worse, get someone hurt. I made that mistake once before and I have absolutely zero desire to do it again.
Then you're going to be fine.
Trust yourself. You have the right skills. And if you need backup, Sparky is always with you. Trust in the demon.
Sparky's great, but I make the judgment calls. And my track record is iffy at best.
We all mature in different ways.
Yeah, I hear you, Hunter. And, I appreciate you seeing the best in me. Even if the best is Sparky.
I think the best of you is yet to be discovered.
Oof. Hey, holding up. I know how hard it can be when everyone is looking to you for answers. Just know I'm here if you need me.
Thanks, Hunter.
I see. Hello, my sweet girl.
A successful collaboration.
Hey, Hunter. This never gets old. How does this look?
You have my undivided attention in this reality. These were relatively common at one point in history. If it were up to Tony, you'd probably be stuffing that item into some machine right about now. Very impersonal. The research is progressing well, but we need a bit more time.
out of trouble.
You are the best girl. You know that, right?
Okay. Upgrade time. Wait.
Let's do this. I think we've got something for everyone. Peace.
Mm.
Back again.
Always.
Not everyone wants my advice, but they're gonna...
Sorcerer Supreme can't rest on his laurels.
Apparently I need to go talk to Tony.
Hunter, I need help. It's urgent. Come here.
You lead with a sense of confidence and authority.
Oh, thanks. I also make an amazing grilled cheese.
Oh no, I want a grilled cheese.
Triple shot macchiato with oat milk and some of those thin dark chocolate shavings. Fair trade, of course. Make sure you're writing this down. No big deal if they don't have fair trade.
Is this a joke? This is a joke, right?
Caretaker told me to ask you if I needed anything.
I will definitely be bringing this up to her later. There are no Stark interns at the Abbey. We brew our own wicked potions around here.
I'll pay you. Okay, so my urgent issue. The reason I called you over here.
You said, Hunter, I need help. It is urgent. Come here. Do not ask for a coffee.
Can you please get me a coffee?
No. No, Tony, I cannot.
Nice shirt. Too bad you had to die for it.
Complete Venom's story missions to unlock. So I have to do more Midnight Suns story missions to get through. But I can do the next Deadpool one. Or I could go do this hard fight with magic and get an epic artifact and an epic gamma coil. But I need credits. I'm broke. Let's do the Deadpool one, I guess. Oh, I'm not allowed to select more people?
Vampires are getting out of control, and it's all Deadpool's fault. Blah, blah, judgy, judge. Don't be so harsh on him, Sarah. He's super brave, and super awesome, and super handsome. Thou saveth my behind from foul beasts. Thou shalt henceforth have my undying devotion. Aw, shucks. Really tickles the cockles of my heart. We won't judge you. I don't even care that you're
Working for Dr. Doom?
on my honor, in accordance with the mercenary code, I can neither confirm nor deny the identity of my client.
You. Honor.
At least tell us what this unidentified physician client hired you to find.
On my honor, in keeping with... No, wait, I can answer that one. A little something called the
Magna Carrigo.
That's it.
You mean the vampire Holy Grail?
Is it really that bad?
The ancient relic my blood-sucking cousins believe will cure them of every weakness? Sunlight, silver, garlic breath. Finding it wouldn't be melodramatic. It would be cataclysmic.
Unless you happen to be a vampire.
And? Have you found it?
This close. Tracked it to some backwards country full of mud, goats, and potatoes. Transia. Like that's a thing.
Transia. Why does it always have to be Transia?
The Abbey is from Transia.
So is one of the Midnight Suns.
Love Transia. Love it. What's better than mud wrestling? Except goat wrestling, huh? And a huge fan of tater tots here.
Stop talking. We have a relic to hunt.
And I have the coordinates. Straight from my client's mouth. If he has one behind all that... never mind.
Okay, I do get to bring a third person. The problem is I don't remember who I want to bring. I wanted to look at the research and be like, who needs... I need an epic Ghost Rider ability. Upgrade 4 Nico abilities. Upgrade 5 magic abilities. I don't know. What do we think? Nico or magic? Or someone else? Magic it is.
Let us walk in silence.
You want to play the silent game? Oh, I'm so gonna win. Never mind, I lose. Like all things in life, I end things prematurely. An old abandoned castle? If that doesn't scream Mambo Cerebro, I don't know what does.
First rule of relic hunting. An old abandoned castle is almost never abandoned. We have Hydra vampires up ahead.
Acknowledged.
You think the vampires joined Hydra, or was it the other way around? Ooh, which reminds me. Dear Hydra Bob, are you a vampire? Love, Deadpool.
Proceed with caution.
No time to dilly-dally.
Of course.
Well, guess what, everybody? I'm okay. Question: is blood-sucking abomination a higher rank than goon in Hydra's power structure?
They are all equally disposable.
You're kind of dark, huh? I like it.
They wear Hydra uniforms, but these vampires are only loyal to their hunger. Don't hold back.
You all heard it. Grammy gave me permission to murder.
And this is Limbo.
Leave some for the rest of us.
Prepare yourselves.
Clang.
You! That's for my secret stash.
I think we're doing pretty good.
I have a long memory.
That just healed yesterday. I should probably feel bad about that.
Damn it.
It is fortunate my mother did not consider turning Hydra into these things.
As if we haven't had enough to deal with already.
As they say, it gets the job done.
Are we excited? Let that be a lesson to you, evildoer.
Bang bang.
Whatever works for you.
Damn, I'm dying.
It's about time.
That will do.
Any more reinforcements?
That's the last of them. For now.
are your allies, as they tried in vain to destroy my grandfather.
And that would be Red Skull, I gather? From the, redness of the,
Vampire. More vampire.
On our left. Careful.
And you be careful. Please, it's been a rough couple years, and I love you for who you are.
A great man, my grandfather. A brilliant man. I worshipped him once.
Just once? Must not have been that great.
More to our right.
But at last, I have a new master. A worthy one. And when the ritual is complete, and the Magna Core ego is awakened, we shall...
Rude. Oh, is that my bad? Hold that thought. Oh, good. Hydra Bob's not a vampire. What were you saying about the mango gazebo?
Enough blasphemy. End them, now.
Like grandfather, like granddaughter, huh? Hoodoo nut job. And that's coming from me.
You cloak your fear behind petty insults and mindless drivel.
If nothing else, she's perceptive.
Hey, I put a lot of thought into that dribble.
Alright, let's knock 2 of these guys out. That saves us some effort.
You would sacrifice yourself blindly for Lilith? You are more foolish than you look.
Why don't you go over there and go sleep? Go to sleep, go to sleep.
Will suffer.
Should I be afraid?
Ooh.
Extreme prejudice.
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
That was good. Ah, damn it. You're glad Hydra Bob's okay? Yeah. Oh, it heals a lot.
Do you not see their transcendence? They are the superior form now.
I don't know, lady. Have you seen my glutes?
Are you enjoying yourself?
Just easing the tension. Ooh, ooh, I saw this in a movie once.
Try me with your hands.
Strangely predictable, right?
Why don't you go over there and go to sleep?
Invigorating.
$82's not bad.
Very effective. This will help. This world has a new apex. Now you.
Ow!
Greater numbers will not save you.
Grammy. You may have memory issues, but that doesn't mean we do. Wait, what are we doing again?
Ready?
Bang.
They cannot possibly match this strength.
Moving on me.
Gonna get ya!
Aw, really? Boo.
You were too weak for this fight.
Almost got her.
Maybe you do not realize friend. Still the prize.
Bad luck for you, friendo! anti-hero. I'm hard to define.
You will not be spared.
Fine, I'll get my own Mama Gazpacho. Mucho! I really made an impression on him.
Oh, that's bad. Oh, right, I can't use hero combos on those. Well, I suppose I'll smash this thing so it's not a problem anymore. All that time, I was, like, trying to set up for a hero combo on it. And right, oh, right, you can't use hero combos on objects.
Muy bueno!
Behold the light's gift.
I feel better already.
Okay. I guess it's the best I can do this turn.
Our time has come.
Damn it.
You are not my equal.
That's a problem.
What makes me so popular?
If only you are more open to the true potential awaiting us all. You could be something more. All of you!
Generic advice, bad fashion sense, creepy accent. Are you my high school guidance counselor?
Go to sleep.
You were never my equal.
Your mother abandons you. sword with great composure magic.
We'll just send that away.
You were more than just a gatekeeper.
Now, hopefully, we can do something about the statue.
It seems they have brought more friends.
Right. Of course. She just gets back up.
I am out of the fight.
I think I want to save the pain pinata.
That will not be enough.
Ugh, too many vampires.
Oh, you want the big one?
I do like the pinata.
As they say, it gets
You must be terrible at poker.
$40.64 for 190. No, not quite.
Step right up. Take yours straight.
I shall never cower.
Good.
I think they've got a crush on you-know-who.
Accept your fate.
No! Damn it!
Someone needs a pick-me-up.
match for us.
Right in the moneymaker. You! I hope you're keeping score at home. Are we deciding?
Now that was something. Let us see if they have an answer.
Chance at revenge.
The light will carry you onward.
Thank you, friend.
Feel my call.
Your indecisiveness will be your end.
I just want you to shut up.
Once again, Lilith's servants fall.
Damn it. I'm really would like for her to stop turning them into incubators. That's what I'm trying to, like, stop.
I hope I'm making a good impression on Caretaker. With extreme prejudice.
They cannot possibly match your strength.
It was your
Yeah, you spawn one, but then you die. So then I only have one extra to deal with.
You had your chance.
Very effective.
Too far away. Fun. Well, thank you for hitting him into the thing. God, we need to heal.
More boots? Oh, you shouldn't have. Really?
I am not sure I can keep this up.
Sure you can. Dark incubation. Okay. First, we're gonna heal.
Light will heal you. This shall be of great help.
And then we're gonna fury this thing in the hopes that it won't get a lot.
Good work.
Of course it got 2. Why wouldn't it get 2? I only get 1 card play? God, it's so frustrating. I guess that's the most guys I can get, so I might as well do it.
Next time, it will be forever.
Should have been forever that time.
Not done with me.
Oh, good. She didn't do it. Thank you. You helped me by killing one of your own dudes.
They're not willing to accept defeat.
I like our chances.
No. I want them all dead.
Allow me.
I am impressed.
About time. Smell the rainbow.
If I kill them all, it'll make it really easy,
Whatever works for you.
is my logic anyway.
This world has a new...
I suppose they just are going to forever get these 2 reinforcements.
Is that everyone? It's the best thing for now. Cannot be. Your fear is past. Here I am.
Take them both down.
You were unprepared.
I'm gonna get you.
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
Very effective.
And it goes back to full health. And I'm sad.
As much as I like killing bad guys, sometimes enough is enough.
It's nice to get away from limbo occasionally.
Pathetic.
Are we excited?
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
Slowly but surely, we're going to start knocking this thing down. Did she actually vanish?
It is the beginning of the end.
Oh, that would be nice. Not quite enough. I suppose gather doesn't let me hurt that thing. Neither does trapdoor.
They cannot possibly match your strength.
Bang. Goodbye.
Even the gods would not stand before us as arrogantly as you have.
Can we please get, like, one of our high damage cards again? Apparently the answer to that's no.
Good work. We are not done yet. So the time has come.
Damn.
Bad luck for you, friendo.
I am impressed.
This will have to do.
Just give it the gears.
Leave some for the rest of us. This is a serious predicament for you.
That still won't be enough.
With extreme prejudice.
They cannot possibly match your strength.
Here we go. Finally.
That will do.
And smashy, smashy, smash.
spread across the lands until the world is cloaked in endless night.
Blah, blah, blah. I'm evil. Something, something, world domination, blah, blah, going to destroy you.
Now, prepare yourselves.
Something, something, something. Ah, screw it.
You shall bear witness to the ascension of...
Click.
What? You monster!
That's a little on the nose, don't you think, Cindy? Whoa! Cindy Spark cannot be good for the old Lungaroos.
Caretaker, are you tracking this?
Affirmative. Hold on. We're getting you out of there.
Literally, magic is with me.
Farewell, my friend.
Yeah, okay, about that. Quick cue. Seeing as I just destroyed my unidentified physician client's vampire with a Y, Holy Grail, is it cool if I crash with you for a while? Friend?
I don't think.
A while?
No.
Not forever.
No.
20, 30 years tops.
Don't you forget about me. Can I be in the sequel? No, because there's not going to be one. Oh god, this being in the background is 100% going to give me a content ID.
Do not fret. The Magna Corrigo was not crucial to my ascension. Rise, my child. We must prepare for the endless night.
Yes, master.
Dracul? Secret Agent Deadpool. They're fascists. They're vampires. They're dead meat. Correct. Don't you forget about me. Ba-da-ba.
I heard Deadpool destroyed the creepy vampire relic. 20 points in his favor.
Tony Stark used to be the ultra-rich jerk I saw on TV. Now, he's the ultra-rich jerk who eats all the cashews in the bowl.
Deadpool's a classic case of don't judge a book by its cover, or the pages that are stuck together. Space can be a little isolating. Dr. Doom was Deadpool's client all along. He must have been desperate.
Emo kids for life.
Well, everything is out in the open now. I'm fully exposed.
Put on your pants.
Are you not worried about any repercussions from this Doctor of Doom?
If I think about it too hard, yeah. But lucky for me, this dome piece is empty. There's so much free real estate up here.
How did you even get involved with him in the first place?
Haven't you listened to anything I've said? Money.
Why do you have such a fascination with money?
Whoever said money can't buy happiness clearly never owned a giant beanbag chair before.
But you did not get paid for this job. How will you afford this bean chair?
The 5-finger discount, obviously.
So long as you are happy with the outcome.
Oh, I'm putting Merc stuff on the back burner. No freelancing. Just gonna work pro bono for the Midnight Suns. Did you know pro bono doesn't mean what I thought it did?
I cannot speak for the rest of the team, but it will be nice to have the extra help.
I hope my heroics with the Magna Corrigo back there bought me brownie points with the goody two-shoes around here.
Destroying the Magna Corrigo was the smart thing to do.
Did you just call me smart?
No, I...
Yes.
Too late. No takebacks. It's okay to admit that I make good decisions. Sometimes.
So, what is next for Deadpool?
I've got an exclusive contract with the Midnight Suns.
I have always considered you part of the team.
The more murder hands, the merrier. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to go make my presence known.
How will you be doing that?
Fireworks, balloons, gunshots. The huge.
The huge. Oh, Charlie. Alright, stuff to find, stuff to find. Any more stuff laying on the ground? Stuff, stuff, stuff. There's some. Hello. There's more. Any more, any more? Alright, who needs friendship level increases? I guess Morbius would be the easiest. But I don't know that he's an option. He is not. So, magic.
Pray for us not dying.
Reading by the fire. We don't need to talk.
It was hard enough getting used to the Midnight Suns. Now we have doubled in size.
You are one of the Midnight Suns.
Now, yes, but not at the beginning. I was the strange woman who spoke to no one. It must be worse for you, Hunter. All the faces are new, except for Caretaker.
The past hurts. I do not like to focus on it.
I understand, Hunter. More than you know. I will tell you a secret. Do not laugh. I have a tiny envy for how you make friends so quickly.
How so?
It comes so easy to you. Even when you are a bat. You are a likable bat.
I'm glad to hear that, Ileana.
Of course. You have pitch and swords. That is automatic likable for me. I meant with the others. Whatever you're doing, keep doing. Don't waste the time hiding in your room. Tell no one.
Sure thing.
Hunter, you have the same effect on vampires as microwaving fish does on the Avengers break room.
Don't microwave fish.
I am clearing them out?
You got it. New breed vampire activity has slowed down since you took the fight to them. We're making a dent.
The more we destroy, the more seem to take their place.
were saying they pair well with Hydra?
Maybe.
One thing is certain. Vampires are making the most of the chaos Lilith created. The good news? I see no signs that they're working together.
Are you sure there is no connection?
Just a hunch. Let's look at what we know. There's no crying over smashed vampire relics, but I wouldn't have minded adding the Magna Corrigo to our arsenal. Yeah, I know. Nasty artifacts like that aren't known for their safety features. Still, I wonder if Strange and Tony could have used it to make something useful.
No need to waste time considering what could have been.
I don't like anyone else making decisions for me, but you're right. If it doesn't exist, it can't fall into the wrong hands. The silver lining here is that it blew up in Sin's face. She'll be picking the pieces out for days. That's a win as far as I'm concerned.
I can agree with that.
Anything else on your mind?
Why are Hydra soldiers willingly turning into vampires?
Define willingly. I think that's Sin's influence.
They must be extremely devoted to agree to such a change.
Or more terrified of what Sin will do if they don't. I wonder how becoming a bloodsucker mixes with the gamma serum already in their systems. I bet that's one hell of a hangover.
Thanks, Carol.
Catch you later. Anything else on your mind? Catch.
All right. Wait, where's Charlie? I already pet Charlie today, though, so I should be good. Time for another break. Back in a few minutes. Okay. Maybe we get in one more before we call it a night. Light and friendship.
Thanks, Hunter. Oh, hey.
Huh. Of all the things to use magic for.
Oh, you are gonna love this.
Okay, now it's starting to feel like home. A home where the walls bleed and the dolls scream, but every little bit helps.
How else am I going to steal your secrets if I can't see what you're up to?
I doubt you'd find anything.
Welcome to Tony's Scary Demon Cave. I'm Tony, and how may I assist you today? How's that for quality workmanship?
Okay. Ooh, upgraded quick slash.
decent tech down here.
Until next time. Forgive me if I'm being too nosy, Hunter, but I'm curious to know what you think of this modern world you find yourself in.
You want honesty?
I would settle for nothing less.
It is a lot to take in. The sights and sounds, everything is more intense. I'm still struggling to understand it.
I'm not sure I understand it all myself sometimes. I get lost in a grimoire. Next thing I know, I look up and the culture has completely changed on me.
It all moves fast.
I don't even bother trying to change my hairstyle. I could be outdated in an instant and Tony would tease me endlessly.
How do you hope to keep up with everything happening these days?
I do not concern myself with it too much. What's important will find its way to me. The rest will fall away on its own.
That seems wise.
It's still a big world, Hunter. If you try to focus on everything, you will only get lost. Please excuse me.
If you can beat Carol in a straight fight, I'll let you skip training. No pain, no gain.
I know magic, right?
Peace.
Hunter, buddy, talk to me. They turned me down last time I asked for a tour of NORAD, but I guess this is close enough.
You doing all right? Hunter, hello.
Agatha spends more time in her cottage these days. I can feel the energies when I visit her there. She's working on something. I could use my word to reveal her work, I suppose, but to what end? The Abbey is grim and lonely when she's gone. I don't blame her, though. I know I'm difficult. How long will I carry this? When will these losses become memories? When will they fade with age, their keen edges dulled? For Agatha, I must move on. My hunter, forgive me. I must bury you deep, or I fear that I will claw through the damp soil and join you.
Thanks, Hunter.
Breaking: lightning struck and killed 11 members of the same family today, though each lived in different parts of the world. The strikes were confirmed to be simultaneous across the globe. 11 family members. Blood relations? I just confirmed it. Obviously bad, but isn't this just more news of the weird? There's a ritual sacrifice known as the Hendikatome, less formally as Atropos' dozen, rumored to come from the Darkhold. Dark blood magic, destroying a living bloodline, ripping the family tree up from its roots, so to speak. As long as they number exactly 11 people. Don't ask why. The answer is either incomprehensible or falls under what we in the biz call malevolent math. So what does this mean beyond change your underwear? That Lilith has already begun settling scores, and that she can do so without requiring her physical presence. Gross. Let's go hang out with Magic.
Where are we going?
We are just hanging out, you know, for fun.
I am surprised.
How so?
I thought your idea of leisure was antagonizing Doctor Strange.
Tormenting him is too easy of a sport. Sometimes it's good to take a walk with someone who sees you as more than just an interdimensional doorman. Maybe I don't think you totally suck, okay?
Also, chimichangas.
You do not.
But before you use the F word, there are some very important ground rules. No braiding each other's hair. Actually, no touching each other's hair. No sharing food. And if you're thinking about nicknames, don't. Clear?
Reasonable rules, and I accept. I will make sure never to go near your hair, Illy.
No! Hunter!
Or do you prefer Ilyanushka?
Ugh, you're impossible.
Out of curiosity, what did I do to earn this new place in your social hierarchy?
Why do you have to be so annoying about it? You know how to be bad, but in a good way. I like that.
You too, Ileana. So it is settled. We are friends.
There you go with that F word again. Don't ruin it, Hunter.
I will use another word then. Flattered. Because that is what I am.
I hate it when people do that. I hate it. Hey, Hunter, that sucked. You were given a very simple ground rule, and you immediately crossed it. You don't deserve to have Ileana as your friend, because you don't respect boundaries. Magic's healing, so she's not available. I need an epic Ghost Rider ability. And I need to have another mission with Deadpool. I need to upgrade a Nico ability. Upgrade 2 more magic abilities. But also, an intel cache might be useful. We'll do this one. It'll be the last one of the night. Key cards.
Maybe you can give them a lesson they won't forget.
Objective confirmed.
Oh, once again, the stupid hero combo won't let me target. Oh, it will let me target this time. What is the difference? Okay, that one won't die, but this one will. So we're going to do that. Oh, because this one isn't an object. Right. Good, good. That was worth.
Maybe you do not realize the trouble you are in, friend.
Come on.
You asked for it.
That is one way of making your presence known.
Alright, that costs 2. Mm-hmm. Oh boy, 4 of them? That's less than good. Robbie's in trouble here. I don't know that he can take all these hits.
Ready up.
Now that was something.
Alright. Ow. Ow. Ow.
Over the years, Lilith's disciples have come in many forms.
Alright, we need to use our key card if we want our prize. Carol just counter-punching dudes is hilarious. Just... just... die!
They haven't put up much of a fight yet. Interesting.
The only thing better than a counterpunch.
Hopefully they learned their lesson, but we all know that's wishful thinking.
Well, I mean, they didn't because I literally reduced them all to ash. They didn't get a chance to learn anything. They just ceased to exist. Alright.
Ah, Hunter, good to see you.
Where is...
The experiment is dangerous. I get more interested.
Hey, Morbius, that's why people say that maybe you're stepping over some lines. Just a thought. I'm annoyed that I can't, like, put stuff in the machinery or whatnot at night. It's like, no, you can't do a decryption right now, even though it happens instantaneously. Alright, where's Charlie? Oh. I just missed Charlie. She was in the library all the way in the back. There's Charlie.
Good girl, Charlie.
Need that arcane knowledge from petting my dog. Learning those deep secrets.
Some intense combat, I love to unwind with video games. Clash of Hellions, maybe Warman 3. Really give it a shot.
And sleep. Charlie Marley puppy face.
Charlie girl.
I never expected I'd be here. Before I met you, I didn't even know this place existed.
What do you need, Pete?
What's up, Hunter? Funny how personal this hero business can become, huh, Hunter? I mean, you're hunting your mom, Eddie's being Betty again. My favorite professor became a giant sewer lizard. My boss's son was a space werewolf. I even knew a doctor that accidentally turned himself into a vampire.
You mean Morbius?
I am sorry you had to slay your friends.
Whoa, 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 slay? Who said anything about slaying?
Was it not your responsibility to save them from the horrors they had become?
Yeah, by curing them. I don't know how they do things in Salem, but in New York, shooting your boss's son with a silver bullet is usually frowned upon. Yeesh. The neighborhood sure is starting to feel a bit more unfriendly these days. Thankfully, I have May and MJ in my life to remind me what I'm fighting for. Speaking of, better go check in. You wouldn't happen to know the time difference between Queens and, well, wherever we are?
Don't worry about it.
I do not know what a time difference is.
That tracks.
Oh, you are gonna love this.
Mr. Stark gave me my web shooters back. It was like 3 a.m. and then he wanted to talk about tensile strengths and anti-ballistic properties and some pretty hardcore particle physics. So I think we're friends now. All right. Can I craft something I haven't seen before? No.
So, do you have much experience?
Forge upgrades. I do not have enough money. Ugh.
Got more coil for me? Don't blink or you'll miss it. What can I say except you're welcome?
Well, I mean, I'm going to take the 2 new ones. Although charge having apply 1 week is neat. I don't want it.
Alright, let's get started, Dr. Spooky. I guess I can show you a couple of things. Good stuff. Better than
All right then.
You feeling all right?
Why wouldn't I be?
Tell me you found something good.
Let's find out.
This stuff is actionable. Let's shut it down. Ready for some hero work?
It might take to be a good source of Hydra's next evil scientist recruit, so I've been analyzing all the data sent and received on MAT's network. There's one IP that seems suspicious. Every message they send is about a party for my pet snake at cemetery. First, why the caps? Second, sounds dubious. I'm going to investigate. Does anyone want to join me?
If I had time, I'd take care of these myself. But I have been accused of hogging the ball before.
Oh, so I should send a Midnight Sun on this one. Okay. Send Blade.
You can owe me one.
Oh, okay, so we should send an Avenger. Wait.
Sending your friends out to fight isn't the easiest choice, but we all know what we signed up for.
I don't know. Let's send Strange.
I'll make it my highest priority.
Pick your target, huh? See you soon.
I bit my tongue once. Thankfully, it grows back.
No pain, no gain.
This'll make a difference.
Later.
But let's see. So that's gonna be it for tonight. Tomorrow's Friday. So the next time we play will be Saturday. And I guess maybe we'll go do I don't know. Maybe I'll do some money first since I'm broke again. It's been almost a month. Mom hasn't destroyed the world yet, so she must not be able to do it. Just saying. Mosquitoes are out in force, trying to turn my flesh into itchy irritant. Anyway, that's it for tonight. We'll be back Saturday with more. I hope you're prepared, because we're probably going to advance actual story again. Depending on how things go, like, honestly, I might just start forcing the missions on my own time just to get the grinding done. I'm enjoying the combat. The story is so-so. I kind of need to get moving on it, or else I'm going to lose interest. Especially now that we're done with Deadpool's side story. Anyway. Thanks for hanging out. Have a good night. Later.